Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. As you guys saw in the title, we'll be playing with, I gotta grab them, the new Summer Fridays blushes. I picked up 3 colors. I did. I done did it. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I really want them all. I don't know why Summer Fridays just has this chokehold on me, but I'm very excited about these. We'll talk. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. So like I said, I believe they came out with 6 shades specifically. Let me look them up real quick, because I believe it was 6 shades, and I'm like, oh, I want to collect them while they're, you know, there's only 6 of them, because if they add any more shades, then we're pushing it. Although, do I need 6 blushes? No. Did I need 3? No. And I should have learned my lesson, because I've gotten 3 blushes before from brands and I didn't like them, so I had to like get rid of them. But you know, I'm having faith because you guys know the Summer Fridays lip butter balms are just like, they stole my heart. I will say the other lip products that Summer Fridays came out with were not my favorite. I've never tried Summer Fridays the like skin tint, so it's like, I don't know, but I really wanted to try, and I wanted to give it a good, genuine try by getting shades that I felt like, you know, some of them are shades that I would love to try or like love to wear, but then other ones are like ones that are more in my comfort zone. So again, based on the images, because these are looking interesting on the top here, but yes, 6 different shades. They cost $26, which honestly, not a bad price for a cream blush, high-end cream blush, but that's insane thinking about that their lip balms are $24. So for $2 more you can get a full freaking blush. That's ridiculous. Summer Fridays, that was not your brightest choice. I also did pick up the brush. So it's a double-ended brush, which I was like, oh, I wanted to try it so bad. $28. So for $4 more, you can get a brush that will last you a lifetime if you don't get the, compared to the lip balm is what I mean. So anyway, they're called the Blush Butter Balms Hydrating Cream Blush with Peptides. It says cream formula, clean at Sephora, fragrance-free, hydrating. A buttery blush infused with skincare ingredients that blends effortlessly into the skin for a sheer flush of dewy color. Using a brush or sponge or your fingertips, blend into cheeks or lips for a flush of color. So pretty self-explanatory. Let's just go in. This video doesn't need to be too long. I'm actually in the middle of filming another video as well. So we're just kind of going back and forth. But I just thought this was so cute. I don't know why. Okay. That feels really like loose. It doesn't feel super like dense, so we'll have to obviously just try it. And then this side is nice. It's a little bit tapered. These are very fluffy though. That looks so nice. Okay. I want to do, I'm thinking of, I think what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna put Dusty Rose. So Dusty Rose we're gonna keep on one side. So Dusty Rose is a Dusty Rose color. Oh, it comes with like a little instruction thing, or like a little, like, what are these, ingredients or something? That is so hilarious. It's different languages. Oh, I don't know why this is so cute. I love that. This is so cute. It is like a cheapier packaging, but I'm not mad at it because honestly, I am so reckless. This is such a cutie little thing. It's so cute. Yes, okay, it's dusty, the color's Dusty Rose, and it's described as a cool Dusty Rose. So it's gonna be a little bit more cool. I'm just gonna start with this side. We're just gonna tap it in. Maybe we'll tap a little bit off because that looks super pigmented. And we're gonna pop it over on this side. Maybe we'll just do it one more time. Okay. I don't know if I'm obsessed with the brush. I wish it was a little bit bigger because I feel like I want to go in with this side. But that honestly is such a cute color. That color looks so cute. It looks so like juicy, like a kind of color. That is so cute. I definitely have a lot on, so like normally I probably would go in like with my foundation brush or something and just tap it out, and we'll do that maybe in a second, but I just want to make sure you can see the color because we're going to compare it to the other two colors on the other side. So again, that's the shade, where are you? Dusty Rose. Well, maybe I'll open it. Hello. Okay, and then over on this side, we're gonna pop on the shade Soft Strawberry. Again, super, super cute. Love that they have the color on the back as well. This just seems like a perfect shade. And these shades are always nerve-wracking, and that's why I really wanted to try it, because I'm like, is it gonna be too light? Is it gonna be too light? Or too peachy? So this is, again, the Soft Strawberry. Let's see. Which is described as a neutral pink. We're just gonna go with this and tap it off up top here. Oh, that looks so cute. That is so gorgeous. Those are very similar. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let's just go in with a little bit more. I honestly love this side way so much more than the other side. I definitely think this is one where I probably would apply it with this one and blend it out with this side. Obviously, because we're trying two different colors, I want you to see the colors, but I think that's how I normally do it. That looks stunning. Okay, you could definitely see the difference in them, but they're very similar. Like, do you need both? Probably not. I probably knew I didn't need both, but that is so pretty. You could definitely tell this side is pinkier. I would say this one has a little bit more red in it. Obviously, it's maybe a little bit more rose, but I would call it a little bit more red. I honestly would say this one's obviously darker, so if you're a little bit more tan or you want something a little bit darker, I would go with this side. This side's a little bit lighter, but it still looks really nice on my tan skin, and so it doesn't look like it's leaving a white cast or anything, or like too light or like a white streak on my face. It honestly looks really, really nice. I'm kind of obsessed. The formula looks juicy. You can see it's like so juicy. I'm obsessed with that because I know my foundation wasn't super juicy to begin with. And I just love when a blush does that for you. I love it because I don't wear highlighter anymore. I know, like, what? But I just don't anymore. And so I love like when my blush just looks like this without having glitter or like, you know, any particles in it. I like it to have that natural glow. And so this is so stunning. But it really just depends. I would say that they're not like, so this one's described as a cool dusty pink, dusty rose, but I wouldn't say that they're like any, like one is warmer than the other. I feel like they're both like more on the cooler side. I just don't know. I'm just not the best at, you know, calling that out, but I think this side is a little bit more flattering on me. This side's a little bit more fun. This side's a little bit more fun. So it really, I would go with this shade. If you're like, you have to pick one, I would pick this shade, which is, again, Dusty Rose over on this side. But because I have both, I'm gonna love both. So I'm actually think I'm gonna take this side off so that we can see the next shade compared to this shade, because I feel like it's a little bit darker. So it'll be a little bit closer to this one, but we'll see. Hold on. This foundation is stunning though, y'all. This freaking, I slept on this because I've definitely tried this before, the Wet n Wild Barefocus Tinted Hydrator, and it's stunning. It looks so good. So good. Okay, so I won't use the brush again. We're just gonna take my Wicked brush, the It brushes and Wicked. These are like some of my favorite brushes. Anyway, so this is the shade Toasted Terracotta. So I believe it's described as a warm terracotta. A warm rose, they call it. So that it will be nice compared to this one because they're both described as more of a rosy color. So it should be a little bit warmer than the other one. Wow, that's crazy. They look really similar. You could definitely tell that they are similar, but I love these colors because I feel like for the medium, like, skin tones, they look so good. You could definitely tell the similarities, and that one is just a little bit warmer. So let's just go on and pop it on. We're gonna take it off. Again, I just swiped my hand off if you didn't see, but I did. And go for it. I already knew that this one I was going to be obsessed with. That wasn't a question. But I always like, when I'm looking at blushes and stuff, I'm like, do I want to get what I know is going to look so good, or do I want to try some other new? That's why I got so many colors. But here's one little dip in. Let's just go in for another one because that looks stunning already. Come on. Come on. Is there even a question? Oh, there is a question. Because for some reason, I feel like this side looks a little bit more flattering on me. But I feel like they're both obviously so stunning. This one definitely has a warmer base to it. You could tell for sure. I feel like, and this is like, and maybe a weird way to describe it, I feel like this has the slightest bit more orange, which why it's obviously a little bit more warmer, and this side has a little bit more pink, I would say, which is why it's a little bit cooler, if that helps you kind of see the difference. But I definitely feel like they both look so stunning. The colors are delicious. Again, the formula looks the same on all of these, very juicy, and since this one has dried down a little bit, you can see just the way it, like, you know, finishes almost, like the end result, and I just think it looks so bomb, so smooth, but still has this natural glow to it. Did Summer Fridays do their big one? I think Summer Fridays done did it. I think they did. I'm kind of obsessed. I think the reigning champ is Dusty Rose, but I will say that's hard. Which one do I like better? Yeah, okay. I feel like my favorite is definitely Dusty Rose. I have to swatch it on this hand because it's just easier for me, but ignore the Band-Aid, the Fitbit, like everything. I think this is my favorite shade out of the three, Dusty Rose. I think my second favorite, honestly, it was a close call between 2 and 3, I'm not gonna lie, but I would say my second favorite is Toasted Terracotta, because I think it's just the most practically flattering, I would say. Like, it's the most practical in the sense I know I'm gonna wear it, whereas the pink one, I probably know I won't wear as much, but it's still gorgeous and so fun. So there is Toasted Terracotta, and that looks really nice because it's not too warm. I feel like it's not too like burnt orange, which I feel like a lot of Toasted Terracottas look the same. This one looks a little bit lighter, a little bit more flattering and less like orangey, you know what I mean? So I like that. And then number 3, but still, again, a close call, the shade Soft Strawberry is so fun. It's so fun. I am obsessed. Looks so good. Okay, I'm obsessed. Wow. Who would have thought? I honestly wasn't sure. But honestly, they look so good. Not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to try them on my own. I think the other color that I was like, I think there was one more that I was like torn about. Yeah, I think it was the shade Sweet Rose. They call it a cool baby pink, and I was like, a baby pink, I don't know. But obviously I would love to try the other 3. The other one is Pink Sunset, which is a warm peachy pink, and then Berry Splits, which is a neutral berry. So definitely some options. They do like lip combos too with the options. Like they tell you like this one is like matches our Summer Fridays lip and whatever, but I already have all of those, so I'm like you don't need to convince me, so it's fine. All right guys, what do you think? I'm obsessed. I think I really like this. Obviously, I will be playing with them so much more. You will be seeing more of them. I think just thinking, I don't have a lot of potted liquid blush formulas, or cream blush formulas, I should say. I have a lot of more liquid blushes. I will say I like this packaging because I feel like it's sealed in there. Like it does have a pretty nice clasp, where I feel like this won't dry out too much, because I'm thinking about like the ColourPop one that I have, which is a little bit more, it doesn't have like a strong clasp, so I know it's just sitting there drying out way quicker than most blushes. But yes, if you're like, can you compare them to anything, or if there's anything you'd want to see formula wise, like let me know if you have like ideas or dupes or whatever. Obviously let me know. But that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a quicker one, but yes, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.